Hi, my last Game Boy video was a big success, apparently, so let's take a look at more games. So this is a Game Boy I found in my parents' garage. This is my Game Boy from the very, very, very early 90s. Game Boy, I think, came out in around 89 or so. Blew away the competition, not because of its graphical ingenuity, but mostly because of the games, just like the NES. So this is a real working Game Boy. I had put new batteries in it. Nintendo used to make very robust technology that could withstand a lot of stuff. This Game Boy was in my parents' garage here in Toronto, Canada, for decades. This is now 2024. I must have put, I don't know how it ended up in my parents' garage, but it must have been in the early to mid 90s or so. Here is all the serial information, authentic 90s schmutz, I guess. I don't know what that is. Yeah, so this is not an emulation or anything or any special thing I bought off the internet or something like that. This is the actual Game Boy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play three more games. Let's start with tennis. I've got the old case. So I found all the games that I had as a kid as well. So you put it right here. There you go. Whoo! Classic. I love this song. I love all the music in this game. Pretty cool. Music, yes. Okay, so let's try and find a sweet spot where you can see everything. And Mario is the referee. Mario's in all these games. Oh, good. He messed up. Oh, missed it. Once again, I love the music in this game. Ah. I have to admit, being a 47-year-old, I'm having a little trouble seeing the screen. This is this old spinach color graphics, which was mercilessly made fun of by other companies. But the problem was it still beat the Game Gear. It beat the Lynx. Lynx came out, I think, before Game Boy. But the problem was Lynx didn't have good games. Game Boy had all the Nintendo exclusives and everything, and they had like Capcom making games for them and everything. So, and Konami. Anyway, I'll play this again more later on. You can pause it. Yeah, I mean, like, Game Boy went on strong for a long time, of course. There's the Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance, and then DS and all this other stuff. Okay, here's Final Fantasy Legend 2. I'm curious to see if the battery backup works on this thing. So you could save games on it. It's basically, another version of Final Fantasy. I played the crap out of this thing, along with friends of mine from school. We beat it. So I don't know what's saved on here. So of course, when you click on, it locks the game into place. Okay, 1991 Squaresoft. Okay. Bow. Alright. So, of course, this is the old turn-based system. Just got attacked immediately when I went into this game. I want to play this from the beginning again, because it's been like about 30 years, so I wouldn't mind doing this again. I had Final Fantasy 2 for Super Nintendo. I never had 3. 3 is the one everyone talks about. I love 2. 2 was great. Um, I got this for Christmas from my dad, Legend 2 for Game Boy. That was a great fun. It was cool to play a game like this, a long involving adventure, on the go. And it's pretty awesome. We're still fighting this Jaguar. It's 33 damage. And of course, the Game Boy is fairly chunky compared to today's handheld systems or even your phone. But this was the technology we had. I remember the rumor back then was the shuttle landing in 96, the moon landing, used the same technology as the Game Boy. I don't know about that. I'm not going to save this game. I see that one of my guys are dead, but I'll continue fighting. I don't know. I don't know the context of this game here, because this saved game, because it's been decades, so I have no idea. I would want to play this over again and do this properly. But yeah, this is Final Fantasy Legend 2 for the Game Boy. I'll do a better go-over of this later on. This is just like testing these out and seeing if they work on the Game Boy. Alright, let's go on to the next game. So let me take this out. And the last game I want to look at today is Gargoyle's Quest. Gargoyle's Quest is cool because it basically stars the villain of the Ghouls and Ghosts games. And there are 3 of these made. There's this first one for Game Boy. There's another one for NES, and I think the final one was for Super Nintendo. These were very unique, made by Capcom in the early 90s, in that it combined RPGs and action-adventure stuff. So this is the big story here. Let's see if I can put it up. Yeah, there you go. This music is great too. A lot of the music of the Game Boy games haunts me to this day. The stuff from Battletoads and the stuff from Ninja Turtles 2, which I also have, which I'll do another video of. I love all that music. Alright. I remember a cousin of mine playing this, and it was like, is this a story or a game? It's like, yes, you get to fight and do stuff later on. Alright, Firebrand. Hurry before they close the dimension portal that leads here. There's probably secret stuff in this room, but forget all that. Alright, so lots going on here. Let me put this down more. Okay. I can shoot fire. I can jump. I can fly around a bit. Oh, I'm in some sort of... I can also grapple onto things. I remember that. I think you clear areas. I remember this being sort of like ActRaiser for Super Nintendo, which came out a little later. Well, around the same time, I guess. I remember this being a discovery. I didn't even know they made a game like this, or made a game where the villain was the hero that you play as. Oh shoot! And Capcom always made great stuff. Um, I mean, they made a lot of the Disney games, and those are awesome. Like DuckTales and frickin' Rescue Rangers and all that stuff. I love the control of being able to float a bit with your wings. Really cool, and grappling onto stuff. Really awesome stuff. Anyways, I'm dead. I'll play this better later on. Play a bunch of this through and perhaps put that on YouTube. And here you collect stuff and everything. Pretty cool stuff. This is an awesome game. It's not really talked about much anymore. Gargoyle's Quest. You know, in this whole franchise. I don't know if they've continued this. I mean, they probably did more Ghouls and Ghosts and Goblins and all that stuff, but this guy's adventures are pretty neat. And that's it for today. Going through, you know, testing out 3 games on the authentic, actual Game Boy. I hope you had fun taking a look at this with me. If you like what you saw, please give a like to this video, and if you so desire, please give a subscribe to my channel. I have a lot of cool comic book stuff and pop culture stuff on here. So, until next time, take care.